Hello, I'm here again. Okay, so you all should go and watch the movie Demolition Man. They're telling us everything that's gonna happen in the future. That movie came out with Wesley Snipes, Sylvester Stallone, um, Sandra Bullock. Was that early '90s or late '80s? Early '90s, I believe, like 1990 or something like that, or 1989. I think it's like 1990s, 1991 ish, or 1994, somewhere in the early '90s. That movie came out, and you need to go watch it because it tells you about what's going to happen in the future. And then I see things happening like that right now. Everything's going to tech world. Everything has to be done online. Everything like interactions and like with sex. Like they have a segment in there where it was illegal to have sex. If you recall having sex, it was considered nasty, disgusting, you know, against the law to have sex, right? Because remember, they said people going to be made from pods and stuff, like test tube babies and artificial babies from laboratories. This is the way of the future, like that movie Time with Justin Timberlake, or a whole bunch of movies, right? Um, Matrix, of course, but Ready Player One, when it talks about how life is going to be in a VR, they got VR glasses in that movie before this movie came out, and it talked about how, if you ask me, I see how where everything's going. Life is heading that way right now. Everyone, the STD rates are up high. Most people are celibate nowadays. Um, like the life is boring on the outside unless you go into a device, check into like the metaverse, the phones, TikTok, online, all the stuff, all the action is online. It's not in person anymore. So when the VRs get more affordable and everyone must have one or one is going to have one, everyone's going to have their VR glasses. You ain't going to want to leave your house. It's exhausting to leave your house now. Look at traffic. Who wants to leave the house? It takes more energy and it costs too much to leave your house. They're pushing it like this. They're pushing to be too costly to leave your house. They're pushing it to be too costly for health wise to even have sex with someone. So you're going to have to go into virtual reality world, have sex, and do everything that we are doing here. While your body is going to need special injections and stuff to get it going, if you want to get up and just to keep that body surviving. People, that's why they got them IV tubes now, where you just inject yourself some B12. Some these injection labs are already opening up. That's why everybody's gonna have the injection labs coming to their house, to keep their bodies going. Inject yourself with all the vitamins and all this stuff, or only drinking food because people gonna stop eating food at some point probably. Doubt it, all the obesity rate, but I don't know. Maybe that's one of the things that's gonna happen in the future too. But like this ain't coming from me. This is just kind of like putting pieces and two together because they putting it in the movies. They know what's gonna happen. They're controlling the narrative. Like, wake the fuck up, people. But the crazy thing is that I see how it's heading to all of that in the movies. I see it step by step, every day, something new. There was no clubs to go to. You can't party. You can't do shit. You gotta go online to do that shit. All the fun is online now. Everyone online is dating online, and which is garbage in the first place. It's not even worth it. I remember doing online dating, and I used to meet 5 people a day. I would go on a date 5 times in one day, just having fun, like acting up. It was just, you can't do that anymore. You can't. You got catfish. You got people scamming you online. So now it's creating a whole new slew of issues that comes with having to meet people online, like the criminals online, like this people I'm dealing with, right? But that's just something that I'd be thinking about. Like, I don't know if you all think about these things too, but food for thought.